All right, yesterday was a very nice. Today was just as good. Closed the high of day was strong. Gold is strong. Gold wants to take out 4,550. It's gonna make a new well, it's gonna test and I think make new highs and run. Even the dollar, by the way, was up. I just noticed today. Not that it matters, but we go up regardless of the dollar. Silver was perfect. Massive move, close a high of day. We closed above 80. For me, this is, I mean, that kind of guarantees you want to go touch over here. Just at the same time, gold wants to test its 4,550 record high. Silver wants to test it's perfect. It's easy. Well, easy. We should do it, I don't know about tonight because China's already buying, but by tomorrow, I expect it to touch it. If we can close above it tomorrow, close above 84. I mean, this for me, it's already confirmed, but to really confirm it, gold preferably close above its record high. That's ideal. But by the way, we are starting to have slight outperformance. The miners GDX closed a high of day above its 52 weeks. You know what I mean, right? The last 52 weeks. GDXJ, pretty much the same thing. Perfect candles, especially given yesterday. That's a hard one to take out, I feel. I'd expect resistance here. You kind of had some actually. I remember just below you had a bit of resistance, but we closed absolute ideal continuation. Miners lead the way for once. I mean, for once in a long time. SIL also closed above yesterday's high and pretty much same thing. SIL is one of the only ones other than GDXJ which still has to test its absolute high, which is about 5% away, maybe less, 4% to test SIL all-time high. That's easily achievable tomorrow if the metals test their 52-week high. But it's nice. We're leading the way. SILJ, even after hours, a bit more buying because silver's up. It looks perfect. Like all-time high breaches imminent for the metals, and the miners already kind of did it. I mean, anything can happen. It can reverse, but it's even less likely with just the way the miners closed the day. So I absolutely love that. Interest rates irrelevant. Let's go straight to portfolio. All right, starting with Newmont. Perfect. Outperformed GDX by far. Close at high of day. There's no resistance. I mean, I'm trying to find some with this, maybe, around 112. I do feel like selling into this, even though I feel like tomorrow we're going to test the all-time highs and I think we're going to breach and keep going. It's just I have too much in. It's really scary sometimes just looking at the percentages of the sidelines. So why not sell or trim? And I'm going to start trimming harder and harder, but why not on breakout when everything looks perfect? And I do think we're going to go up. It's just it's risk management. So Newmont, perfect. No real resistance. Love it. I mean, there's nothing you can take to look at resistance. You've got gold, nah, new all-time highs, silver, same thing. Most of the mining ETFs, so it's hard. I don't know if you do Fibonacci or just big numbers, but up it goes. Barrick, same thing, just as good as Newmont, close a high of day. Looks like it wants 50, right? Just over there. And then after that, you got about 53. And after that, you got about 56. But that's basically its all-time record ever. That seems like a magnet, even though we've kind of gone vertical, little pit stop and then up again, pretty much non-stop. But I think it can do it just to match gold's price, right? Plus, it's probably undervalued like everything else. Agnico hasn't actually taken out its all-time high yet, but that's probably going to happen tomorrow. What's that? 3.5%. That can, if SIL is going to do 4% and gold's going to make new all-time highs, I think that's possible. Next, Pan American Silver, very nice, just like SIL. That's why I like it. Should outperform. Best close ever. Should march towards $60. Nothing wrong there. Wheaton, the royalties, best close ever. Up we go, no resistance. Took out the chart pattern ages ago. Love it. Like almost 4% for that. That's quite nice. Franco Nevada, a bit like a Agnico, just 1 day away. That's how much percentage move. That's easy, 3% even for Franco, which moves quite slowly, but very good close, best close in a long time. So one big move, and we're basically 1.5 days away from other stocks. Metalla. Yeah, a bit weak. I mean, unchanged, that's weak. In fact, it's Metal and B2 Gold. Those are the two that were just weirdly weak. I don't know if there's news, but they're probably one of my weakest holdings. Metalla has gone up very nice, but it was always worth very little down here, so it's just worth less than the others, even all the way up here. This one I want to sell on the move. Like it could easily test 850 and then you got a big move there. Obviously, I'll still have a lot left, but I want to sell into this big move because that's a huge move. I was thinking about the really big movers. I should trim those. I'm going to trim everything a little bit starting tomorrow and then into breakout continuation. Just trim. I feel like silver's going to hit 100, by the way, or test it. Like it's going to close at 84. Um, try and close above 84, then run to 90, and then after 90 is this probably parabolic test of 100, and it fails at 98, dollars or something like that. So I want to sell into that massive if it happens, of course. I am gold a bit like Metalla. It's okay actually. It's quite good. Percentage points away. 5%. That's one big day. That's possibly tomorrow. But look at this huge move. And although I think it's going to eventually get there, it's quite parabolic. So this one I'm going to trim a bit. Equinox, I feel like that can go a little higher, but I'm going to trim everything. Next stop, obviously $15. And then, don't know, no chart history. B2 gold, look how weak it is. I really should have trimmed at 479. Just red. If it refuses to go up on a day like today, when we retrace, it's going to go all the way back down, probably to here, maybe lower, maybe down to there. So, but if it moves up, I'll trim like everything else. This one, no problems trimming. It's just long term, maybe it does very well, good dividends, but just underperforming the others for a while. And I kind of knew it before, or I guessed it. Harmony, can't sell that one yet, but that looks good. That looks like it wants to test 22. Yeah, $22. Close above 22 and off you go to I don't know where. This one, not many people talk about Harmony. I known it for a while. I think it's South African. It's always been pretty interesting. It moves a lot, and this will be one of the first to go. One of the first I'll liquidate, just because I don't see anyone else touting it, and I just owned it because it dropped down here. And once it's past sort of 6 months, I'm free to just completely close position, take all the profits. That's kind of my plan. So far, so good though. It's holding well. SBSW, amazing. Wow. That's on its way to 20. Little resistance on the way, 1750, 1850, and then 20. But clear skies, maybe something at 17. That looks wonderful. That's obviously platinum, palladium, and other metals. Aris mining, forgot that one. Quite nice. I think it's just one day away from just closing above 17. And then I don't know where that goes because when you zoom out, so after 17, yeah, 1850, 1849 sells, something like that. Gap close. Okay, silver stocks. First Majestic was good today. Very good, up 10%. Post, it's like testing 19 after hours. This is the next level. We've moved from sort of 16 all the way up to 19. That's a level. Now we're testing yeah, it's not really a gap actually, but you know what I mean? It's the obvious next level, which is 2050, let's say. It's the high from there, the low from there. So I don't know if 20 is going to be a level. I'll probably put a little trim at like 1999, but I think it goes straight through and into this 2050 zone. But wonderful move. Finally, First Majestic, like clearing this extra level. First time it's done it in a long time. 10% move. That's a nice silver day. That's like today. And then after that, to go to the next level, another 10% move, roughly. But then finally, First Majestic is testing like long-term trend lines and out of this medium short-term stuff. That's nice. That's doable in 2 crazy days. Like a run to $100 in silver, you should easily get First Majestic like 23, 24. That's a nice move. Finally, CDE. That one was a little underperforming its peers, but towards the end, up 5 and a bit% after hours, up a little bit more, testing 20-ish. Best close in a long time because it's been weak here, right? Obviously, let's just close this gap and hopefully close the day above, like into the 2070s or higher. That'd be great. Then it's like one big move away from testing 23 because it's been weak. It's been difficult to imagine it getting back to 23, but you just get a candle like today, another follow through, and then you're sort of, I don't want to say destined to go back up, but if silver does, then yeah, why not 23? And then it looks good and we can zoom out again. Let's get to 23 first. Okay, Heckler, ideal candle. up 13%, especially if you include after 14% after hours here. Jesus, I think silver's still moving. I don't understand. The numbers are just huge. Like the price handle 20, we were in the fives and sixes before, and now we're in the 22 and a halves. I got to go to the weekly. I love it. Yeah, next one is 23.50, 23.49. I think I got my sell, and the next one 25.99. Just nail these two levels, and then it's just super vertical. You know what I mean? You should be taking profit. Jeez, I should be taking so much more profit up here. It's worth a tremendous amount. It's my second heaviest holding after Pan America. And I mean, what are you not selling? I'm not selling because I think we're going to go test 84, close above it, and run to 100, which takes us honestly above 26. I got to sell into it. Sell into it. Trim, trim, trim. All right, next one, EXK. This one has been just unconvincing, you know. It still hasn't taken out its old 2011 highs. Here, however, and I got the next level over here, around where it is, to be honest. I should be selling here after hours. Perfect close. Finally cleared this sort of 1050 zone. Yeah, it's a 1060. So next stop, I think it's 13 is the big one. But just before, okay, let's say we've taken out this one, or by tomorrow we're already trading over it. Next real is 1150, and then after that 12 roughly, and then you're clear to 13. Trim, trim, trim. Looks good. All right, these juniors, don't think I'm gonna do them today because they were just up three, four, five. I'll do them, whatever. Um, yeah, so starting off with Aya, which actually I want to increase my position in. Nice close. Still didn't take out 22, but that's a very nice daily close. Should keep going. I think it's a good story. Next one, SSV, Southern Silver. Red candle here, but it's a green day, up almost 4%. Next stop, Jesus, no idea. Just keep going with silver. I think that you just sell, unless it goes to an obvious, a more obvious level like that, you just sell based on silver. If you think silver's done for a bit, just trim it. But I'm probably going to hold most of these for several months, actually, because they're quite new. Next is Jag. This one I was expecting more. Yeah, even today wasn't that good. Let's just close above 780 and see how high we can run. 11 bucks, I think, is its level. Then Aftermath, Silver. None of these really moved too much today. That's okay though. That's back up there. Let's close above 115 and run. That one runs high, 170, and then huge move. Next, Tudor Gold. Did okay. Still a green day, 2%. Got to close above that area. Next is Galway Metals, GWM. Right, there's a better exchange. Okay, yeah, still lagging. Got to go back up to 92. Then Kootenay Silver, KTN. Let's go back up. Definitely a big day tomorrow for some of these, I reckon, if we go up. Exelon Resources, still flagging high. And GSVR. There are some others that I keep my eye on, but I just don't feel like buying now. I want to sell into this move. So if we go up and I trim nicely and we go back down, maybe I get two or three new juniors, but I'll probably be re-adding to my existing portfolio because I love it. I love these stocks. They've been outperforming, and that's what it's for. All right, that'll do. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's all about silver. Gold just needs to continue. They both need to test their old highs, you know, from a couple of days ago, essentially. 84, a close above 84 in silver, and off we go. 90 and then 100 gold. I would prefer 4,600 to confirm it, but let's start with 4,560. And the miners will continue doing what they're doing, which is finally outperforming. For example, SilJ versus silver, maybe that's bounced even. Yeah, well, it's just the beginning. Can't wait. All right, good luck. Let's see what happens.